Hey you guys. So, sorry for not having a video yesterday. Just kind of got a lot going on. My coaching business is going crazy. Like, I'm so freaking excited. And I'm going to do like an update on it for those of you guys who don't know. I'm going to do like a showing you guys how much I've made since I've started selling my coaching. So, I've been a full-time entrepreneur, full-time content creator for 5 years. And I've been selling digital products. I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, okay? I have been selling digital products for 5 years, and every single year I've made six figures. This is the first year, 2025, that I decided to sell my knowledge. And what I love so much about entrepreneurship, you guys, is you never start from ground zero. Like, if you decide to pivot, if you decide to switch up things that you're doing, you're never starting from the beginning because you already have so much experience from whatever you were doing before that you're going to be able to, hit the ground running with whatever you decide to do in the future with your business. And I say that because, OnlyFans, that's the platform that I've been on for these past 5 years. It changed my life. I say this all the time because it really did. I am not ashamed to be on OnlyFans. I'm not embarrassed. I don't care what people have to say. I know myself and I know why I did it. And, it's a phenomenal platform. It's a phenomenal platform. I just started to feel like I was unfulfilled. It no longer became about money for me anymore. It was more about finding my purpose. And for these past few years, that's exactly what I've been doing. And y'all, let's just fast forward. So I started locking in with my mentor every week. We have conversations. I spend a pretty penny on mentorship and education, let's just be clear. But anyway, so I've been locking in with her every single week, getting feedback, just implementing everything she tells me to do. And I have been going so hard for my coaching business. Like, I have just been, man, if y'all been seeing me on TikTok or if y'all been seeing me on YouTube Live, y'all already know, like, I've seen so many of you guys join my YouTube Live and be like, yo, she live again? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. But anyway, so let me show you guys so far. First of all, I've already made more than what I made this time last month. So this is, I think we're on day like 45 of me selling my knowledge. And so I'm teaching people how to monetize their channels or any platform that they're on, and then how to sell digital products. So I have 3 monetized YouTube channels. This is my newest one that's monetized. And then I'm monetized on Instagram and Threads. And then the digital products that I sell are digital products that are on OnlyFans. And so, like I said, this is my first time like selling my coaching and my knowledge and all that stuff. But let me show you guys, and I'll have to crop a little bit just because I don't want people's emails to be seen. But this is how much I've made in the past 45 days of being on Stan Store and selling my coaching knowledge. Okay, so $4,400 roughly. Let me just tell you something. Let me just tell you something. You can do anything that you want as long as you're willing to put in the work, as long as you're willing to sacrifice, and as long as you're willing to keep going even when it gets hard. This is so hard because yes, it's amazing to only have been, selling my knowledge for 45 days. And I've had so many students come in and everyone has been so pleased with the service. Like, I have reviews on top of reviews. I'm even shocked at how happy people are because for the longest time I was doubting my abilities to be able to teach people stuff. Like, we all have self-doubt. We all struggle with that. I don't think that's abnormal. And so to see such amazing feedback from all of my students and the results and the progress that they're getting from taking my classes, like, that is an amazing feeling. But it's so hard for me because of the fact that I'm so used to more than this, right? Like I said, OnlyFans completely changed my life. And yes, I would go live on OnlyFans. I'm not new to going live. Like, I've been going live for years. And I tell you guys, go live. Like, that's the best way to build your community. That's the best way to sell anything that you have. And I've been going live for years, whether it was on, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, or on OnlyFans. I've been a live guru for many, many, many years. But it's hard because my OnlyFans money, because I've been doing it for so long, it's so much quicker. It's so much quicker. And so that's kind of what I've gotten accustomed to. And even though this is quick and even though this is good, it's still like not what I'm used to. And so in my mind, I'm battling the, just continue with what you're doing. You're getting results, it's working, versus the other side of me that's like, oh, just give up on this and go back to what you know, and you can make a quick X amount of money in 48 hours, right? And I have to consistently battle myself. It's literally me versus me. And you're going to experience that with your business. It's always a you versus you. Sometimes it's so much easier to go back to what we know, even though the growth is in what we're trying to do different. For you, it could be something as simple as getting up on time or going to bed on time, right? Maybe the old you used to going to bed at whatever time you want. And, you'll stay up all night and watch Netflix, movies, whatever. And this new you that you're trying to become is like, no, we have to set a bedtime. No, we're not going to watch Netflix all night. We're going to stay focused. We're going to move with intention, right? You're constantly battling the old you versus who you're trying to become. And that's how I have been feeling these past few weeks, because it's so hard. This is so hard. It's hard because, one, like I said, I'm used to more money in a shorter period of time. Two, it's hard because I do this all day. Whereas before, like with OnlyFans, I would, commit a couple of hours to it, and then I had the rest of the day to do whatever I wanted to do. Like, if I want to go here, if I want to do this, like I had more quote unquote free time. Whereas this, it's like I'm locked in all day. Like I am locked in all freaking day. And I think but I know the thing that keeps me going is the fact that I truly love what I'm doing. I love helping you guys. I love teaching. I love coaching. And as you guys see, I actually love going live. So that's what keeps me going. And that's why I say to you guys, do something that you really like to do, because I promise you that's what's going to make it so much easier for you to be consistent. It's hard mentally for me sometimes because, like I said, I'm just used to more money in a shorter period of time. Now, am I grateful? Absolutely. Abso-fucking-lutely. Because I still remember where I came from, okay? When I was working my 9 to 5, like this number that y'all saw, that would have taken me 2.5 months to get, and that's with overtime, okay? That was if I did a shit ton of overtime. Like my checks, no, it would take me like it'd take like a month and a half to make $4,500. My checks, they'd be about 1,500-ish with overtime, okay? With overtime. So yes, because I remember where I've come from and I remember how much money I didn't used to make, right? I always will never forget that. But because these past 4 years, or 5 years, excuse me, I've been doing OnlyFans, I'm able to make money, and again, it's because I've been doing it for so long. I didn't start off making that type of money, but because that's what I became used to, it's so hard to now be starting from the beginning, kind of. Like I still have my knowledge, my education, and things that I know from growing my OnlyFans that I am applying to this, but the money is just slower and it's not what I'm used to anymore. And so therefore I have to keep pushing and just keep locking in and just consistently battle myself like, no, this is what you love to do. You've been tired of OnlyFans. You've been said you don't want to do it no more. So back to that. You cannot be driven by money, And that's why I said sometimes you guys choose niches, and I did this too. You choose a niche because you think that's what's going to make you a lot of money, and maybe it does, but over time you feel unfulfilled because it's not really something that you want to do. You're only doing it for the sake of money, and that doesn't fulfill you long term. It does not fulfill you long term, okay? So I wanted to share that with you guys. I'm still going to keep pushing. I am proud of myself. I'm proud of all the hard work that I put in. I shock myself with the amount of hours that I'm able to stay focused every single day. Like every single day, I have been in this office, locked in from the time I wake up to the time I go to bed. Nothing has changed. Like, I haven't taken a day off. I haven't chilled out. Like, I have been going live 3 to 4 times every single day for the past 45 days. So I am just shocked with myself for the level of commitment. And I am shocked with the progress that I've been getting. Like when I first started going live on TikTok to promote this stuff, I wouldn't even have people watching. Y'all, like there were times like for the first, I would say the first 3 weeks, like I might have a few here and there, but then like a lot of times I would be on the TikTok live and there would be nobody on there. It would be 0 people. Like it said 0. But you would not even know that because I kept the energy alive. I was still carrying on talking, just keeping the faith and just doing what I'm doing. And now I average about 25 to 30 people on at a time. And that's a pretty big jump in what I consider a short period of time, but it's because I do it every day and then I do it multiple times a day. So when you have that level of commitment for something, it can't do nothing but get better. Like you start at ground zero, you can't go ground -50, right? You can only go up from there. But the only way you're going to go up is by consistently showing up, right? So I wanted to share that with you guys. Basically, just updating you guys on my coaching journey. I love what I do. I'm so excited. I actually have a masterclass today, and I look forward to these every single week. I've been doing them. And just like the amount of students that I have in each one, and then the amount of participation, like people asking me questions and engaging, like I just love this for me. I'm so excited. And it's crazy because I had been manifested this. I remember years ago thinking to myself, like, I would love to have a business where like I'm teaching people stuff, but I didn't know what it would be in. I wasn't too sure. Like it was just literally like planting the seeds. It was literally planting the seeds. And then here I am, a couple years later, and I'm actually living that and I'm on pursuit of that. Like it's an amazing feeling. So just go after your dreams, keep pushing. You are going to battle yourself every single day. It's not you versus another person. It's always you versus you. But just keep going. I promise it'll be so worth it. Bye, guys.